13 WWE wrestlers who missed their cue. Let's watch.
Shawn Michaels once got mad at John Cena on live TV. After defeating Jericho in the main event of Raw, Triple H talked to his tag team partner about Shawn's obsession with The Undertaker. Before the game could say much, John Cena was supposed to interrupt and cut off the conversation. However, Cena missed his cue.
It's not going to work out going after the championship, Shawn.
There was no reason for Triple H to stop talking, so he and Shawn had to stand there silently while they waited for John Cena to come out. You can tell how mad Shawn Michaels was for the delay. However, Kane ended up getting embarrassed because of this mistake. After getting attacked by the NWO and getting saved by Bradshaw, Kane was ready for his signature pyroblast, but I guess the Big Red Machine's supernatural powers had a slow internet connection.
Chosen that discretion is a better part of valor here.
That delay was crazy.
Embarrassed and beaten up earlier tonight.
Because this next person missed their cue, an F-bomb got dropped on WWE TV. In 2001, The Rock was laying the verbal smackdown on Stephanie McMahon, Booker T, and Rhino. Steph was supposed to cut off the Great One before he could go rated R, but she was a bit too slow.
Booker T and Shane, the punk-ass sucker, and the silver spoon, mother.
Even though it was Stephanie who messed up, Vince McMahon got mad.
You can see it all on her face.
He said the F word so enthusiastically. Randy Orton's reaction to this missed cue is priceless. During a special episode of Raw that aired from Madison Square Garden, Roddy Piper was the guest host. During the show, Piper got attacked by Randy Orton. The Viper set up for the punt kick and was supposed to be stopped by Kofi Kingston. However, Kofi was a bit late, resulting in this. Now, was this next moment an
Oh
accident,
my
or
goodness,
was
all that
WWE
space.
just trying to mess with Bret Hart? During one of John Cena's US Open Challenge matches, Cena kicked things off like normal, but it was Bret Hart who answered the call. Actually, Hart was just there to introduce the real challenger, Sami Zayn. However, before all that, Heath Slater came out and tried to take the title match for himself. However, Heath was late, leading to an awkward moment for the Hitman.
I'm here to introduce a great wrestler.
Now, this screw-up was so bad that it actually got someone fired. Back in 2008, Mark Henry and Matt Hardy took on The Miz and John Morrison. Hardy hit a side effect and went for the pin. The Miz was supposed to break up the pin, but missed his cue. WWE referees are supposed to keep counting, even if a match is meant to go on longer. This is to avoid WWE matches looking fake. The referee in this match, Wes Adams, did just that, and the match ended earlier than it was meant to. Despite doing exactly what he was supposed to, Wes Adams was fired soon after and never given another chance. Backstage, Adams was told his officiating ruined the match. A man lost his livelihood due to The Miz missing his cue. Usually, issues happen when a wrestler is late, but The Undertaker was actually too early. In 2011, after weeks of build-up and countdowns, the Dead Man made his return. However, he was a bit too excited and actually came out before his entrance music started playing. Undertaker ended up having to go backstage and then walk back out once his entrance music started playing. If you watch The Undertaker's return on the WWE Network, you can see how it was actually supposed to go. At SummerSlam 1997, Triple H was accompanied by Chyna for a steel cage match against Mankind. The ending of the match involved Chyna getting in the cage and helping Triple H escape. However, Chyna accidentally came in too early and had to leave awkwardly without doing anything. Once fans saw how the match ended, it was clear that the Ninth Wonder of the World had made a mistake. Now, with all the incidents we talked about, at least the person eventually did what they were supposed to do. This next wrestler completely no-showed their big moment. At Survivor Series 1998, Mankind and Stone Cold were having a match. Big Boss Man was meant to come out and attack Stone Cold with a chair. However, Boss Man missed his cue, so Sergeant Slaughter and Gerald Briscoe had to spring into action, leading to one of the worst-looking chair shots in wrestling history. Even worse was that Mankind pinned Stone Cold immediately after the weak attack. On the Raw after the 2019 Royal Rumble, Ronda Rousey came out to celebrate her victory over Sasha Banks. Bayley was meant to cut Rousey off, but was late with her cue, leading to a long, awkward pause for Ronda. Imagine messing up so
Dang,
badly.
she don't know how
that
to
you create a
improvise.
meme. That's what happened when Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero faced off at SummerSlam 2005.
That is awkward,
Rey and
though.
Eddie were fighting over the custody of Dominic in a ladder match, and Vicky Guerrero was supposed to interfere and help Rey win. However, when the time came for Vicky's spot, she was nowhere to be seen. Rey and Eddie had to improvise, leading to Eddie saying his infamous line.
The way he fell on that leg.
And look at Eddie, frustrated.
Now, to Vicky's defense, she later said she was told to wait until Mysterio was out of the way to push the ladder. Clearly, that didn't get communicated to Rey or Eddie. On Saturday night's main event in 1989, Hulk Hogan and Macho Man took on the Twin Towers. During the match, Miss Elizabeth got hurt, causing Hogan to take her backstage and get help. This led to the famous implosion of Hogan and Savage when the Macho Man attacked Hulk. Brutus Beefcake got involved, but accidentally entered the shot too early and had to walk away. To avoid ruining the moment, Brutus Beefcake took off his shirt so it looked like two different people. Imagine that you mess up so hard that you alter history.
Like, oh, that wasn't me.
Happened at WrestleMania 8. Hulk Hogan took on Sid Justice in the main event. Up to this point, nobody in WWE had kicked out of Hogan's finisher, the leg drop, and it was supposed to stay that way. After hitting Sid with the finishing move, Papa Shango was meant to run in and break up the pin, causing a disqualification. However, Shango missed his cue, so Sid Justice had to kick out and become the first person in WWE to do so. However, Sid was not the first person to kick out of the leg drop, and Kane was not the first person to kick out of the Tombstone Piledriver. To find out who really kicked out of those finishers first, watch this video.
All right, y'all. Leave some likes and comments down below. See y'all in the next one. Toodles.